What's up, you guys, and welcome to this week's episode of Coffee Break. I am back. I'm done with finals, done with graduation. Just getting some clothes here, H&M in the U Village. Having a great time, feeling good. The weather is fantastic. Now let's hop into this week's video. My name is Alfred Mugho, and this is my life. So now I'm officially graduated, and I kind of want to talk about what graduation means to me, but also what graduation can mean for you if you're graduating or if you're in some sort of a transition point here in your life. So I think this time, this era, which is of course very difficult for so many of us and is uncomfortable, as I talk about in my other videos, very, very uncomfortable. I think this era actually allows us to be more prepared for all the challenges and goals we have in our lives than ever before. Now, I think, is in fact the best time to graduate. Yes, I said I think it is the best time for us to graduate in history, or at least in recent history. So, when we think about a lot of the great companies and innovations that came out of the Great Recession, we think about Groupon, we think about Slack, we think about Venmo and all these big companies, services that are very useful, tackling big and small issues in our lives. We have to remember that all happened during the Great Recession, this period from 2009 to 2012. I think today is reminiscent of that period of time. Why, you may be asking? Because challenging times breed opportunity. So you may be saying, Alfred, how is now the best time for us to graduate? In this time when there's a pandemic going on, a global pandemic, there is high unemployment, people are losing jobs, people are losing their ends meet. Why could now possibly be the best time for us to graduate? And I guess what I have to say to that is to think about how strong we are as a generation. Yes, think about 2001 and the 9/11 attack. Think about the societal change that brought about in our lives. 2006, that recession, and then 2008 and that recession. It seems never ending in our lives that we have constantly dealt with change and had to be adaptable in our lives. Think about all the school shootings we've had to endure as a community and as young people. All of this to say is that we are strong. We're stronger than we think. And I think now that as business owners are trying to adapt to the new world, whether online, offline, and everything in between, or whether we think about parents and families adapting to working from home, having kids in their workspaces, and people using offices less, or maybe it's just our personal lives and us trying to stay healthy in a time when we seem preoccupied with everything else. All in all, I think these next 5 years will be a window of opportunity. A lot of times you hear people talk about timing. You hear entrepreneurs talk about timing. Successful people talk about timing. Our role models talk about timing. And I think this next 5-year window will be a time for us to recreate ourselves, a time for us to seize opportunity, and a time for us to all be rewarded greatly for taking those risks. Now, this is something different for all of us. We all have different levels of aspiration. We all have different goals. But think about how in this next 5 years, you can do more and be better than maybe you think you could have been before. I think it's time for us to seize that opportunity, seize the day. Carpe diem, as they say. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this week's video and watching this episode of Coffee Break. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let people know that I'm making videos. I'm trying to provide you all value. And let me know if you have any suggestions or feedback on what I should be doing next. Always, always, always open to feedback. And take care, guys. Peace out. Remember that every day is a miracle.